more siege tanks online now, we may see Boo in a little bit of trouble, but at this point it's just been pumping out these Thors from Kiante, and while that does shut down any thought of Zerg air, I find that it's a little vulnerable, especially to this mass roach that Boo's building up right now. So I'd be curious to find out whether he's going to be able to hold with just Thors. I would have thought that he's going to need siege tanks as the game progresses.
Yeah, Boo does have his another expansion going down now. So while he does have Kiante pinned in his base, he's pretty happy to just sit there for the moment. He is taking the opportunity to expand around. So I like this by Boo, while infestation pit going down with all these upgrades and evo chambers, all this business going down there. So Boo happy to just build up a tiny bit, while Kiante is just happy to sit back.
Yeah, Boo is scouting him now, sending in a cheeky little overseer. He's actually denied building on that factory, and is getting a second building with the ensnare there. So it's a little bit of a nuisance for Kiante having his production altered. Meanwhile, we are seeing this solitary scouting marine try and pick off a queen there, but didn't have too much luck. But yeah, we are seeing Boo finally using these speedlings a little bit. It looks like he's a little bit indecisive about where he is going to attack with those, but I'm surprised Kiante hasn't been a little bit more aggressive. Now, seems that he does know that this third base is online, and now Boo's taking a fourth. So at this point, economically, Kiante's in a pretty good spot, but as the game progresses, he's going to mine out his minerals really, really quickly, and then he's going to be left in a position where Boo's on 4 bases. So I would expect Kiante needs to take out one of these expansions and try and do some damage, at least sometime soon.
Kiante was a bit sneaky there for a second. He actually lifted up one of these Thors on this medivac and went to the main of Boo. He took out a couple drones, but not too many. So Boo was able to actually defend that quite well. But really, he's just trying to maybe put Boo off, maybe trying to do something, see if he's a bit weak somewhere. But just so many of these Thors just hanging out there, not doing anything right now, while Boo's just able to do whatever he likes at the moment. So I like Boo's position so far, but there's so many Thors on the field, you just never know.
And we are seeing the strike cannon upgrade, which you don't see too often on these Thors, so they're going to be able to use the strike cannon. And he has so many Thors, which does render any kind of going Mutalisk or even later on to Broodlords at this point are just going to be sort of negated here. But there is a huge Roach Hydra Ball, although it was very slow in getting these Evo Chamber upgrades, and we are seeing Kiante move out across now. So these are unupgraded Roaches and Hydras. He has a huge ball of them, and upgrades finally starting to come online now, but I feel that Boo may have a problem because he's rocking out 0-0 Hydras, and these 1-1-1 Thors are just going to do so much damage. But it looks like he's falling back, waiting for more Roaches to come in so he can get a good surround. Although, Kiante moving in now, getting a few hits on the Overlords, and we are seeing no detection going off the Roaches, getting in really, really close. They're unburrowing here. We're going to work on the Thors. A lot of the Hydras got melted though while those Roaches unburrowed. I don't know if I agree with that play. He lost a lot of Roaches, but these Thors getting surrounded. Lots of Roaches. There's just big Roach pulp in the center of the map. And they're just getting minced by these Thors. A little bit of a pickup micro there by Kiante. He doesn't want to lose that last Thor. He will. Oh no, he does save it. He has one SCV desperately repairing, and he has still 6 Thors still online. More Roaches pumping out, but these Thors are just surviving so well. And if Kiante can reinforce his attack, he's going to be in great shape. Lots of Zerglings coming in now. I'm surprised that Boo hasn't used his Zergling reserves that are on the side of the map here, especially as it would be the best time to attack when his own base is in such peril. And we are seeing a little bit of more lift-off micro there from Kiante, so whether Kiante is going to be able to capitalize remains to be seen.
It's the problem when you have that little Zergling army just on the side there. He's probably just completely forgot about it in the meantime while all his Roaches and Hydras are getting minced. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Kiante's actually going to notice these while he's moving his command center there, so he should be able to actually defend that quite well while these Thors are just ripping into this expansion and just really Boo's in just terrible shape now. These Thors were put to great use.
Yeah, I should point out a little bit of smack talk. This one is probably why Kiante sends us this replay. A little bit of smack talk going here between Boo and Kiante. They are actually friends. They do know each other a lot. So this is good spirited banter that's going on here while Kiante just works on Boo's remaining forces. I think Boo might be raging a little bit here, doing a bit of an Hydra impersonation. But he has lost his natural, so I think he's in terrible shape. But it was just interesting to see how well Kiante used those Thors, and such a squadron of SCVs on repair there, able to go to work and really provided such great support to Boo in that situation. So yeah, really good play by Kiante. I didn't think Thors would work quite as well as they did in that situation, but I feel that Boo's upgrades were way too slow. He only had 1-1 being researched at that time, and he had this group of Zerglings on the right hand side that were just completely unused when he should have been getting more harassment with them, especially with how wide open Kiante's choke was. But yeah, it's an interesting game, and it's always good to see these two working on their grudge match.
I can't believe Boo's just absolutely off his head right now. He's just completely flipping out about this. Like, oh, it's great play by Kiante, but I mean, Boo really, yeah, as you were saying, he just needed to be a bit better with his upgrades, just a bit positioning maybe. But yeah, great play by Kiante. But yeah, Boo's just not very happy, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't think Boo's in a good place right now.